Philly Fingers here, playing bank pool versus the ghost. So as I practice this rack of bank pool, I'm just going to break them open and see how I do. The rules are simple. With a rack of 9 balls, it's the player that makes 5 banks first that will win the game. Keep in mind, all bank shots have to be called. There's no slop in this game. For my first shot attempt, I will try to bank the 6 into the left side pocket. I also want to be sure I come around the table and get back to the center so that I can have another shot. I will now try to attempt to bank the 3 into the right side pocket. I will also hit this with a little bit of draw so I could come back, leaving myself another shot. Looking around at my options and wanting to clear half of the table first, I will now attempt the 7 in the bottom right corner. I now have a 3-0 lead, but I have to look up table. The first shot I'm seeing is the 5. I want to bank the 5 into the bottom left corner pocket. I end up totally missing the 5 ball. A complete miss hit. Possible little bit of a miscue on this shot. This now ends my turn, and the ghost will take over. I'll look around to see what are my options. I have a shot at the 9, possibly a shot at the 1, but most likely a shot at the 8. Now as the ghost, I will attempt to bank the 8 ball into the right side pocket. Not only did I come up short and I missed the shot, but I'm also leaving a lot of shot options for the next person. Which now, playing as myself, I'm going to shoot the 8 back into that same side pocket. So I'll attempt to do a reverse bank. Making that shot now gives me a 4-point lead, and it brings me up table so that I can hopefully close out with the 5th bank. Now, which shot will be the 5th bank? Right now, I'm thinking the 9 ball. So my plan is to bank the 9 into the top right corner pocket. Missing that bank extends the game, bringing the ghost back to the table, where he will attempt to bank the 5 ball into the right side pocket. Missing that shot, I now come back to the table looking to see what else can I do. What I'm first thinking is the 4. Let me bank the 4 into the bottom left corner pocket. In hindsight, I probably would have been better off banking the 1 into the bottom right corner pocket. I've now missed a few banks in a row, so I'm starting to lose feel for the table. This now brings the ghost back up to the table with a shot at possibly the 9 ball. So I'll attempt the 9 ball in the top right corner pocket. The 1 ball could have been another option, but I wouldn't want to run into the 4 or the 5. After mishitting this ball, I see now that I just need to focus a little more and bear down on my shots. I'm rushing everything at this point. So now I'm going to settle down. I'm going to aim for the 2 ball and bank that into the bottom right corner pocket. So by just concentrating and focusing a little better, I'm able to make this bank into the bottom right corner pocket. That gives me my 5th point, and the game ends 5-0. So what did I learn? Well, I made 5 out of 8 banks for 62%. But the fact that I'm the ghost as well means I really made 5 out of 11 banks, which is 45%. So my banks, just under 50%, which is why we need to practice. That's my take on bank pool. Till next time.